What up, everyone? Pat Mayo here with your DraftKings picks for the 2021 Charles Schwab Challenge in Fort Worth, Texas at Colonial Country Club, the longest running host venue of any course on the PGA Tour. Just a shade over 7,200 yards, it's a par 70. Only 121 players in the field this week as an invitational. And that's really important because the top 65 and ties make the cut, and there are like 90-year-olds at the very bottom of this field. So you could expect over 50%, probably somewhere around 60% of the field is going to make the cut, which makes a very unique building opportunity for your roster on DraftKings at the very top if you want to. Because the early lean for everyone is to build a very balanced roster. It just worked at the PGA Championship. People won millions of dollars. They won six figures. They won five figures. And that's probably the method they're going to use this week as well. Maybe use one of the $10,000 guys, but really load up on the high eights and low nines and start from there. Try to get four of those guys in your lineup, then you're feeling pretty good. But since so many players make the cut, you could actually play both or two of three of Jordan Spieth, Justin Thomas, and Collin Morikawa, the three highest owned players, or highest price players, on the board this week, because there are options at the very bottom. When you check out the Sleepers video and the sub 8K plays this week, you can find very capable options down at the very bottom to pair with these guys, so that even the middle of your lineup isn't a disaster. So that's a very unique way to build your lineups this week. I prefer Morikawa the best of all those guys. It would be Morikawa, then Spieth, then Thomas if you were going to go to the very top. So Morikawa and Spieth, that would be the build, at least in my opinion, of what you want to do. But if you're not, and you're going to go the balance route, Abraham Answer and Will Zalatoris in the high nines, both fine. I prefer Corey Connors and Joaquin Niemann and Jason Kokrak in the low nines. You could start your team with three of those guys, or drop Kokrak, go straight to Charlie Hoffman at $8,700. Another very capable play this week. He ranks top 5 tee to green. Always a legend in Texas when it comes down to it. And he's very affordable. If you wanted to pivot play of any of these guys, there's two you should be looking at. Sung Jae at $9,100. But I actually prefer Billy Horschel at $8,800. You look back at some of the previous champions at this course, at Colonial. What do they have in common? Well, done really well at the Match Play Championship in Austin, Texas, since it's moved to that course. And where has Billy Horschel won this year? I don't know. Same course. Austin Country Club, Match Play, coming in, gaining a bunch of strokes on approach in his past three. He's won at Byron Nelson in Texas in the past two, so we know he's a player with a super hot putter, not going to be popular at all this week. And Brian Harman is at the very bottom of this range. He's going to be incredibly popular this week, coming off an excellent ball striking week where the putter went cold at the PGA Championship, which is very atypical of someone like Brian Harman. I'm going to pass on Brian Harman this week. I will not eat that chalk, and I will drop lower than him. So that's going to be my stance of a lot of the popular plays this week. He's the guy that I'm going to avoid. Charlie Hoffman is the popular play that I'm going to go with. You want the sleepers this week below $8,000? Just remember to subscribe, like, and tune in to the DraftKings YouTube channel and find that video up right now.